everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of My Butler. And the last episode, that is. Unless they release extra content, which would be really nice because there is no route for Kagurazaka or Kirishima yet, but I would love to date them. But for now, we're covering Kira's extras. Right now, we're on his sequel, Sultry and Sweet. So you can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. It's still this early. What should I do? I've been looking frantically at my clock over and over for a while now. It feels like time is going by slowly today. If I'm this fidgety waiting, then maybe I should just go out already. But nonetheless, it's still too early to go out. Oh, what should I do? I glanced at the calendar, and on today's date, I'd written Kira's temporary return home. It's been a while since Kira's been back. I always went over to visit him whenever I had vacation, so I'm really ecstatic that I get to see him over here for a change. I promised him that I'd come pick him up at the airport, but I've been wandering around in circles, thinking the same thing for a while now. I want to see him soon and pick him up. I just can't keep still at home. If I leave now, I'll get there too early. Oh. Okay, I've had it. I'm off. I bet he's probably going to show up here, right? He probably ended up taking an earlier flight because he couldn't wait either. I'll be waiting for a long time at the airport, but it'd be better than waiting at home. Just as I made up my mind and stood up. Ding dong. Yep, that's him right now. Huh? A visitor? Huh, who could it be? I'm about to go out. As I sighed, I went toward the front door. Yes? Ka-chink. The door opened and... Huh? The person standing there was...
Hey, Dirili.
Kira?
I'm back.
He was holding his suitcase in one hand and smiled with his pretty face. He was currently working abroad and was my fiancé. Why are you here?
Did I surprise you?
Kira's prank had succeeded, and he smirked like a little rascal.
I wanted to see you as soon as possible and couldn't contain myself. I changed my flight so I could get here first thing in the morning.
He got me good. Did you come here straight from the airport? Judging by his clothes and suitcase, it doesn't look like he'd gone home.
Yup, I wanted to see you as soon as possible, so I came here directly.
You should have called me.
I thought about that, but I wanted to see you in shock.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the one. Your eyes open wide, and your mouth gaping open as you look at me. I love it when you make that face. It's unbearably cute. It's almost irresistible.
Oh, jeez. He says that, but I almost left out of impatience. We might have almost missed each other.
Dirili, you haven't said those very important words yet, have you?
But I'm overjoyed that Kira's back. Welcome back, Kira.
Yup, I'm home.
I jumped into my lover's chest with a huge smile on my face. Kira stretched his arms out wide and hugged me in return.
Yup, your scent really calms me down. Your softness, your warmth, I love everything about you.
Kira. I love your scent too, Kira. The heat from his body, the hands he uses to hold me tight. I love them all.
Dirili.
Kira's eyes flickered mischievously.
Is there anything you want me to do?
Huh?
Come on. For example, something like this.
Kira brought his face closer to mine. He breathed on the area right next to my lips. Oh, he was close enough to kiss me, but he didn't. What a jerk!
What is it? If you don't tell me, I won't know. I'm really thick-headed after all.
You totally know! Kiss me properly? Kira?
Okay, good girl.
Just as I'd said that, Kira smiled happily. Ugh. He pressed his lips hard against mine. It really does feel good when Kira kisses me. But no matter how many times we do it, I never get used to it.
Your eyes are all wet. Does it feel that good?
Oh. He gave me one last kiss before taking his lips away.
It was good for me too. I love your lips because they're so soft.
Saying those kind of things so naturally is one of Kira's gifts.
Oh, but... I just kissed you normally, but where are your parents?
Oh, we're okay. They went on a trip with our neighbors yesterday.
Oh, so they're not here?
Oh, he wanted to ask their permission or something? They already know we're engaged. Why does he look disappointed?
I even came all this way to greet your parents.
Like I said, you don't have to go out of your way to greet them. Why does he want to see my parents that badly?
What? Isn't that sort of thing pretty important?
As Kira moaned.
Well, whatever. That just means we're alone in the house together.
Huh? Well, yeah.
That's too convenient.
Huh? He put his arms around my waist and embraced me tightly.
That just means no one will interfere when we do this kind of stuff, right?
Oh. Yeah.
Dirili, your face is red as a tomato. Are you expecting me to do something?
Not at all.
Oh, is that so? Then I'm the only one who was eagerly expecting things to happen.
He brought his lips next to my ear and whispered those words with his sweet voice. I really shouldn't do this. I'm sure he's just teasing me for his own entertainment. More importantly, Kira, you're not tired?
Oh.
You were stuck in that plane this whole time and just landed, right?
Yep. It was a 13-hour flight. Not to mention, I kept thinking about you and was too excited to get any rest. There's the time difference too, so I'm really sleepy and really tired.
I'm not that tired, apparently. Yeah? It looks like he's having a lot of fun while he's saying that, though.
So, Dirili, spoil me.
Huh? He's saying, do the work for him. Our foreheads lightly bumped together. He smiled at me joyously, in close proximity. His smile is my weakness. He's doing it on purpose because he knows that. It's so unfair.
Dirili?
Jeez. Okay, how should I spoil you?
Let me think. How about letting me take a nap in your lap? Oh, but if I go to sleep, I can't see your cute face. That would be a shame. What to do?
Kira's really racking his brains. Well, you gotta sleep sometime, buddy. Hey, Kira, are you hungry?
Huh?
You haven't eaten Japanese food in a while, right? I'll make you something.
Oh, seriously?
Kira's eyes opened up wide as he bent forward.
You'll cook for me?
Yeah, you always cooked for me when I went over your place, so... Oh, Kira cooks, huh? I should pay you back from time to time.
That would make me really happy. Honestly, I've been craving some stupendous Japanese food. There aren't any good Japanese restaurants over there. They all taste bland.
Kira's serious for once. I'm not very confident it will be delicious, but... I'll try to cook something up. I smiled and went into the kitchen. As I did... Yep, just as I thought. Wait, Kira!
What?
What? That's my line. What are you doing, Kira?
I'm just watching you cook.
But people don't normally call this watching me cook.
Well, I mean...
And why is he wearing his fake glasses?
Watching the girl I love stand in the kitchen and cooking from behind is... It's kind of fascinating, isn't it?
Isn't it? Even if you ask me that. I was confused, but Kira disregarded that and put his hands around my body.
This part looks kind of tasty.
Huh? He put his lips on the back of my neck. He slid his tongue down it.
It really is yummy. Well, it's sweet.
What are you saying? That's enough. Let go of me.
I don't want to.
Huh?
If you want to escape me, why don't you try resisting?
This can't be. I mean, I'm in the middle of cooking. It's dangerous. I'm holding a knife and using the stove.
Oh, so that's how you're going to start doing it. Why don't you stop resisting and stand still?
This time, he got me into an unnatural position and made me turn to face him. He pressed his lips heavily on mine. His tongue slithered and entwined with mine. He sucked so strongly that my vision was getting hazy. It was almost impossible to breathe. No, Kira's hand slipped in through the gaps in my clothes. He gently started to comb the inside of my leg.
I can't stop myself after all.
He spoke in a slightly impatient tone, and my body's temperature started to rise. I said no! It's really dangerous! My breaths became faint, and as I protested, ouch! Pain ran through my finger and my body jolted. Did I just burn myself?
Huh?
Kira finally came to his senses and let me go. Geez, that's why I told you. I cut my finger with a knife.
Huh? Are you serious?
Just as his emotions did a 360, Kira seized my finger.
Whoa, it's really bleeding. Sorry, Dirili. I got a little ahead of myself. I'm really sorry.
As Kira desperately apologized, he brought the finger with the blood dripping all over it to his mouth. My finger! He used his tongue to lick the blood overflowing from the cut. It tickles. Shouldn't it hurt, actually? The feeling of his tongue sent shivers up and down my body.
Oh, sorry. Did it hurt?
Kira stared into my eyes, worried.
I'm really sorry. You were just so cute, I couldn't restrain myself any longer. But wasn't it fun acting like newlyweds?
Jeez! I'm not so sure. If I marry you and every time I cook, these sort of incidents will be waiting for us during our newlywed life?
Huh? Well, sheesh, I get it already. Don't glare at me with that cute face of yours. I'll cook the rest to make up for it. You'll forgive me if I do that, right?
He put his hands together and stared into my eyes. Huh? Aren't our roles usually reversed? Kira staring at me with a worried look on his face. It's kinda cute. It's fine. This isn't that big a deal. I can still cook. If you promise not to do something like that again, I'll forgive you.
What? That's kinda boring. I'd really rather cook instead, so... We can do more of these kind of things, can't we?
Excuse me? Huh? What? Is that even a proper bargaining point? Isn't he saying another unreasonable thing? I was confused, and as I tilted my head...
You really are cute.
Kira kissed my hair.
Actually, you should sit down. I can't make my precious master cook for me.
Up until now, he'd said those words again and again, with a kind yet bitter smile.
So, when we're done eating, let's take our time and fool around, just you and me.
Okay? In the end, it feels like he pulled a fast one on me. I was supposed to be spoiling him, but it feels like I'm the one who's getting spoiled again.
I love you, Dirili.
Kira kissed my hair and looked like he was in complete bliss. Well, I guess that's fine. I smiled as well and kissed him in return. Well, that was cute and sweet. And on to the date scenario. Public kissing. I guess we know what's going to happen in this chapter. It had been about 13 hours on a non-stop flight. After my long air travel, I had landed in the country Kira had been waiting for me in.
Dirili.
Oh, Kira!
Oh, I missed you so much, Dirili.
He hugged me tightly inside his outstretched arms. Yeah, me too. It's really him, not just a phone call or a text. When we hug like this, it really puts me at ease.
Having you here with me is so much better than a phone call or a text.
You're reading my mind.
When we hug like this, it really puts me at ease.
The exact words! Oh, Kira. It looks like we were thinking the same thing.
Was the flight all right? It didn't shake you too badly, did it?
Yeah, it was fine. It was a good flight.
Well, that's good.
Every time I come here, he asks the same thing.
Dirili? Thanks for coming.
No, thank you for coming all the way out here to meet me.
And that's only natural. You crossed the ocean just for me. You can stay here a while longer this time, right?
Yep, but then again, it's 10 days.
Yeah, I arranged my vacation time to coincide with yours.
Huh? Really? How unusual. Kira's always busy preparing for a fashion show or other work. When I come here, I usually don't have a lot of time to loiter around.
Yeah, so this time we get to spend a lot of time together. We can even go sightseeing.
Yeah. Thank you, Kira. I'm really happy.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad I got to see your cute smile.
Kira planted a kiss on my forehead.
Then, after you put your luggage in the hotel, let's go into town. We'll go wherever you want.
Okay. Whoa, the sunlight is so much brighter here.
Oh, Dirili, that restaurant is 3 stars. It looks like it has a good reputation. Want to do lunch there?
Yeah, sure. Wait a second, Kira. Why are you looking at a guidebook? You've been living here for quite a while. Yeah, but he's always busy working.
But I don't eat out at high-class restaurants unless you're here. I always go to the supermarket and cook at home.
Even though he has such a flashy job, he has a domestic side to him.
That's why I can't take you to the places you want to go, unless I look at a guidebook.
So that's it. What's wrong, Kira? You started staring at me all of a sudden.
Oh, I can't handle it.
What?
When I think about how you're next to me, I can't help but get excited. I feel like I'm in heaven.
Huh?
If my mouth gets all loose and sloppy, could you step on my foot for me, Dirili? I don't want to look like a slob in front of you. Don't laugh. I'm being serious.
I mean...
Oh, enough. You really are cute. You're 100 times cuter in real life.
In real life? You too. Everything you're saying is so strange. I laughed so hard I had to wipe the tears coming out of my eyes.
Is it that weird? We're finally reunited after such a long time. Am I a little too excited?
Kira looked a little troubled as he smiled bitterly. He started to embrace me. He kissed my forehead all of a sudden. Kira! We're in public, you know? Yeah, but we're in France, it's okay.
It's fine, it's fine. Look around us. There are a lot of other couples doing even more risque things.
Yeah, like I said, Paris. Huh? Oh, he's right. That couple over there is having a really deep French kiss. Whoa, they're doing even more over there.
That's why no one is going to pay attention to a couple of lovers doing a cute kiss.
That may be true, but that doesn't change how embarrassing it is. As I thought that.
So...
He fixed both of his hands on my face.
He
gave me a genuine French kiss, heavier than the previous one. No! My lips parted, and just before he could stick his tongue in. Kira? I panicked and pushed Kira away. Why?
What?
Don't give me that! I can't do this in the city. No, in the middle of the street.
Didn't I just tell you not to worry because no one cares?
That may be true, but it's embarrassing after all. Knowing Kira, he might have done it on purpose, knowing it was embarrassing for me.
Really? Then, why don't we sightsee tomorrow? I want to go back to the hotel.
Huh? He said he can't wait.
I want to be alone with you as soon as possible. What about you, Dirili?
Yeah, me too.
You two what?
I think I want to be alone. With just you and me, Kira. My voice started to get softer at the end.
Oh, okay, got it.
Kira smiled contentedly. He petted my head as if I'd done a good job.
Dirili?
As soon as we got back to the hotel, we finally got our long-awaited embrace and a kiss to boot. We entwined in each other's bodies and collapsed onto the bed. After our long kiss, my lips were finally free.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, you wouldn't let me take a breather.
Sorry, it's just... I missed you more than I'd imagined.
This time, Kira kissed me on the tip of my nose.
You are so cute. Come on, smile. I really love your smile.
You always say you love it when I'm all teary-eyed.
Yeah, that's something extraordinary. Oh, but actually, the face I love the most is when you're all red, gasping for air. It's really sexy.
I've never done a face like that.
Are you sure? Then, shall I hand you a mirror the next time you do it?
Huh? A mirror?
Well, sometimes those type of things can really get you going.
No, they can't. What is he trying to make me say?
Oh, look, right there. It's that face. And that face really ignites the flame in my heart that wants to tease you. Is it that much fun stirring me up like that?
What?
Dirili.
I think they keep mixing up the names.
You really do like being teased by me.
Jeez. Even though I know he's just doing that to tease me, I can't help but react.
You really are cute, Dirili. I can't hold myself back. I want to see even more of you, though. Can I take this off?
As he said this, He started tugging on my clothes. Huh? In the daytime? Close the window!
It'll be fine. You don't have to worry. I'll help you put it back on afterwards.
Don't say things like that. As I was perplexed, Kira's hands were taking my buttons off one by one. It reminds you of when Kira had been my butler and had always helped me change. But in a bright place like this, it might be a little embarrassing. Without thinking, I held on to the seam of my clothes.
Dirili, your hand is in the way.
But...
You still don't know that after we've been a couple for this long? When you get embarrassed and don't want to do things. How do you think it makes me feel?
Happy?
If you know, then don't waste your time trying to resist. Come on, move your hand.
He seized both of my hands and easily took off my clothes.
Well, let's go shopping in town after this. I'll pick some clothes that look good on you. Having you wear the clothes I pick for you is secretly a pastime of mine. By the way, my theme this time is a Roman holiday, okay?
We're not in Rome, though.
You don't need to point out those unromantic things. Okay, it's off.
As we spoke casually, Kira's fingers had been skillfully moving. Before I knew it, I realized my breasts were completely bare.
Yup, even though it's been so long since I'd seen it. Your body really is gorgeous.
I don't think that's true.
Yes, it is. Your skin is so pretty, and your figure isn't bad either. I'd rather you changed professions and became a model.
Huh?
Oh, that might be a great idea.
But then other people will get to see it, not just you.
That way we can work together and... we'll always be together.
Oh, forever by Kira's side. Actually, we'd probably have jobs in different places all the time. That really is a charming thought, but...
Oh, actually scratch that.
Yeah, he just thought.
Huh? Models have to get completely naked backstage during fashion shows. As if I'd let you do that. I'm the one who makes you stay in hotels instead of my room. I don't want to show you to my model friends.
Huh? Why's that?
If they heard my fiancé was coming, they'd barge in on us at all times of the day. They wouldn't leave until they got a glimpse of you. That's why I book a hotel every time you come, so no one bothers us during our time alone.
I had no idea.
Either way, I'm the only one who gets to see you like this.
Oh. My chest was wide open, and his lips came closer. I took in a deep breath, and sweet shivers ran down my spine.
Dirili.
He kissed me starting from my chest, then to my neck, and continued doing so to my ear. He finally reached my lips and powerfully pressed against them. As always, Kira's kisses feel too good. When he does this to me, my head goes blank and I can't think about anything.
Like I'd said, that face is so sexy.
He mumbled something into my ear as he smiled awkwardly, but... what did he say? I don't even know anymore.
It's okay. All you need to do is stay quiet and let me control you.
Okay? I did as I was told and nodded. I hugged Kira's chest tightly. In the end, we didn't go shopping or eat at the 3-star restaurant. We didn't even step out of the hotel room and held each other for the rest of the day. But sometimes it's nice doing stuff like this. Our vacation had just started. Alright, well, now that the game is over, I have to say, I really enjoyed the art of this game quite a bit. I mean, it's not the best art, but it's pretty good. It's up there in the percentiles, I suppose. Though the stories were lacking a bit, and I'm sure that's partly because, I don't know, it's like this was a budget title. I mean, there were only 3 people, and the routes were kind of short. But really, I feel like Yonakara was the only story that I really, really liked a lot. And even then, he wasn't quite as, animalistic as I had hoped for. All of them just kind of fell short, you know? I mean, Kamisaki had that sort of yandere flavor for a couple minutes there, but then he wasn't really. He was just a sweet guy. And then Kira, you know, he wasn't nearly as sadistic as he was supposed to be. He was just slightly sadistic. But they all looked good. I was definitely disappointed that we didn't go with Kira. I really wish we had just given in and just gone with him, you know? Because like I said, it's a game. We're living out a fantasy here anyway, so might as well go the whole distance. And I really hope that they add Kagurozaka and Kirishima into this game, especially Kirishima, because I am very attracted to him. Alright, well, that's it for my butler. Unless, like I said, they add on later, which I would love to see. But for now, I'm on to do more of a dangerous relationship. So I hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.